Hello and welcome to episode 6. I am sounding really jubilant because we've just finished recording, so I'm actually quickly dubbing the intro section again. What's happened in episode 6 was a lot of pain and misery, and we have built the iron farm. This is the final episode about the iron farm. You're not going to see me talk about the iron farm for quite a long time because I never want to know about it again. You'll hear more about that when we get to the end. So without any more, what we'll do is we'll crack on with the pain and misery which has been building this iron farm. Okay, so here we are. We're on villager number 5. It's actually the 4th one we're placing because I just brought a villager in. The reason I'm recording this one is in case he loops again. What's going to happen here is I'm going to smash his minecart out, and if he glitches, I'm going to laugh. Ah! What? I'm running out of villagers. I really am. Why did he just suddenly? Ah, I don't know. I'm going to take that glass out. And we'll go back and get another villager. So, if that is the second time that's happened, and it's just a little bit frustrating. Who's this guy over here? He's the guy on the track. Look at this guy. He's a fisherman. I didn't want to take the fisherman because the fisherman's actually farming. We'll take a librarian though. Librarians are useful because we can get lots of emeralds from them cheaply. But in this case, go the other way, capture your villager, put one here. So this will be the 6th villager we've moved this evening. I really hope they're spawning lots. And it's quite a run. Past the scenery. If you haven't seen this before, this is the decorated part of the track before we enter the undecorated part of the track. All this I have to do, but I wanted to get the iron farm up and running first. So all this is going to be decorated with redstone lights and slabs underneath and stone. I don't know, I'm probably just put stone around the outside. This is the spider farm. Off to the spider farm down there, which is a nice little spider spawner. Chugga chugga chugga. When we get to the end here, it goes up into the little station area we've got. We briefly connect all the tracks together so we can then go straight into the tower. See that he goes straight up in front of me. At the top of the tower we have again bridged it into the scaffolding. This is just the cloud layer. As we punch through the cloud layer we should be able to see. There we go. A whole bunch more. At the outside of the monument we're going to go down a small slope. At the bottom of that I've actually put in a powered rail that's unpowered, and that's just to stop him in case we go backwards in this next bit. So up this slope here, and I am literally holding down forwards and pushing him up the slope in my minecart. This is the most effective way without putting loads of redstone blocks in and powered rails and trying to do all the maths for that. It's just the easiest way of doing it. And this is the highest we're going to have to put a villager. Okay, so he's coming up to his box here, so I'm just going to jump out here. So he's in, put my, okay, just nudge him into that little hole there. And then drop a glass block up top of that, so he's now in that cell there. And punch out the... What? That 3 for 3. 3 for 3. We are not getting a villager in this box. I'm just going to see if I can work out what's going on there. And we have some good news. Derek, the Iron Golem which Koala donated to us, has been found. He was actually outside the village, and we had to work out quickly how to get him back inside the village with the minimum effort. Now, Iron Golems don't like to roam too far from the village, so this should be quite easy to do if there wasn't a pig in the way. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of villagers in a row, which we're now pushing towards the town. One by one, they are slowly going over. Ah! 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 No!
Yeah.
No! Right.
Oh.
No! Right, this is why we have to do this. This is why we have to be organised here, people. Right. Go, 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 after them, go after them, go after them, go after them. Right. Okay, are we all... I might put my earphones for this. Okay, I am heading north, so I'm heading towards the town at the moment. The village, the towers. No, I'm not. I'm heading towards the village. What? I bounced back. Okay, I'm jumping out.
I'm going up.
Good. So currently we have how many villagers on the track?
I have no idea.
I don't think there's going to be enough momentum at this end to stop. Oh, look, they're all piling up at the end. This is perfect. And now I just need to get most of them into this hole. So, okay, don't shunt it. Don't shunt it.
I didn't mean to shunt it.
Okay. How many of these do you think are going to sprint off the edge and how many are going to go in the hole? Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, at least 5, and okay, 5. So imagine this a couple of times, but the idea is that each one of these will just... Oh, he's so close to go off the edge. Right, I'm just going to build this platform. Can you grab us some building materials? Wood, anything. No, yeah, whatever. Dirt will do. Can you hear the desperation in my voice? Right, now what we're going to do is knock them out and knock them into this, like this, and sort of push them into the hole. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off that. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. You just left a block there.
Oh, you were building
no, no, I was building glass. But that was the edge of the wall, I think. Right, one down. There's a hole in the floor there. Right, okay, push him in, push him in, push him in. Right, he's in. So what we need to do is just push them into that hole. Now you might be able to get in. Yeah. See, they just sprint off to the distance. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to push them all in, and then we can push them all in one by one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That. Oh, look at that. Yay, one in the hole. If I hear the village go, one more time. Just have to. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. No, no, they're coming back. They're coming back. And I'm sure that wasn't the one I sent out. I'm sure I sent it. These librarians, have you noticed the librarians look a lot like scientists? Have you not noticed that?
Not even remotely.
What, with the lab
because
coats?
They're wearing a white coat.
Yeah, lab coats. Do you not think?
Not really.
Here we go. Push all these guys along a bit. Quick look round for iron golems that might be spawning.
Oh, if you hit them, maybe.
Don't kill him though. He's bugging out. They're going in. Did that get a lot more in though? Okay, so I didn't manage to capture this bit on camera, but this happened to us about 3 or 4 times. I did manage to get a screenshot of it. What you can see here is quite obviously not a villager in one of the cages. This is a zombie villager. He's in a fully sealed cage. There's no access to him. He's got a torch there. He's got a torch at the bottom right of the screen. There is absolutely no way this guy could turn into a villager. Now, it's possible it was a chunk load error or a mob load error. It's almost certainly a server issue because it's just impossible to have happened. And this sort of thing has plagued us all the way through this build, and this is one of the reasons why just don't build this. Okay, I know this just makes me angry. This picture I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, so we are going to finish episode 6 now. It has taken us about a week from where I'd hoped to finish this. We have made quite a few modifications. So as you can see, there is now this cell in the middle of the spawning platforms where you can stand AFK, and golems, when they spot, you'll be able to see them, and you can look down, you can see them slowly drift towards the middle and fall down the middle. Now, unfortunately, we're not going. Oh, some scaffolding I have yet to take out. We had to make some modifications. Basically, don't try building this design if you're on Spigot. That's the first hint. And if you do, if you look down the Daniel Kotes tutorial, there's a guy who's actually made some modifications. Now, we're finding tons of problems with this. The first problem we've had to do is we've had to make is that Spigot has a difference in how it creates and destroys villages. So here, in front of the towers, there is now 2 more redstone hopper clocks, which you'll see on 2 on both sides. We haven't yet got all the pistons in place yet, so ours is running a bit slower. We're having a problem with villagers randomly turning into zombies, even though everything is fully marked out. There's some slight modifications to the redstone timings inside just to make it all run a little bit slower than it normally does. So yeah, I mean, it just works a bit slower. It does spawn golems. We are now getting iron, not as fast as we'd hoped. We might build another one out the back differently, more efficiently maybe. But it looks kind of cool. Maybe some more decoration in the future. But for now, the iron farm has been done. There was something else I was going to tell you. There was something else. And it's going to be... also during this video, we've also made something which I might actually make a small tutorial video on, because it is very, very cool, very, very handy to help debugging. I've got all the way up to the top. One of the admins popped on. I think everyone's been involved with this build so far. We now have a command block. Now, obviously, we're not admins, we can't put down command blocks. But this command block lets us actually test how many golems there are on the server. So when we press this button here, it executes the command block, which tells us, into the comparator, it tells us how many golems. So right now there are 0 golems in the world. There might be some, if someone walks into the village, for example, there's 2 in the village. But right now, this allows us to help with some debugging. So I might make a quick tutorial video of that, because it is. I know we're in survival, but we have guys help us debug what was going on there. So that's it for now. As you can see, the sign for episode 7 from reverse is up. So hopefully we'll be cracking on with episode 7, and we'll be back to our usual programming rather than spending weeks and weeks trying to build a single video. It has been an incredibly stressful time building this. I would recommend you don't build this. Do anything else. Build anything else. Go mining. It absolutely horrendous build in survival. If you do it in creative, it probably isn't that hard. If you do it in Spigot, all the timings are out. The hoppers work differently. It is just a disaster. So I would, when you look at the list, go, yeah, I don't have access to spawn chunks. I build this design. Don't. That's my advice. And I wonder if you want to add anything onto that advice of building this.
Yeah, don't.
All right then, there we have it. Don't build it. And now back to our usual programming.